British humour, an acquired taste to some, and the best thing since sliced bread to others. In this video, I'm going to be asking foreigners what they really think about British humour. Let's go. Where are you from?
Italy.
So what brings you to the UK? How long have you been here?
I've been here about 8 years, came for uni, and I stayed ever since.
And in terms of British humour, how do you find British humour to be?
Oh, I love British humour. Yeah, I love British humour, I love dark humour, I love all those things. You know, I think, you know, there's a time and space to make jokes, and you can do that and take it lightly and not take it personally. It depends on the context, it depends on the circumstances, but yeah, British humour is a big thing. I'm a big fan of British humour.
What in particular are you a fan of the British humour?
I've grown up watching a lot of Top Gear. Jeremy Clarkson for me is the peak. I mean, that trio is the peak of British humour to me. I know there's much more to it, but for me, them is, you know.
Right, so I'm one of those people who never watched Top Gear or got into Top Gear. So you're gonna have to teach me, what is it about Jeremy Clarkson and the other two?
I think everyone would agree that probably the chemistry between those three presenters is the best thing.
Got an automatic?
I've bust my arm. That's why it took a long time to get out.
You really broken your arm?
Which arm have you broken?
What signals are you doing there then, James?
He's saying, take the Third Reich.
When they moved away from the BBC to continue the show with Amazon, it was just as good because it wasn't about the show, it wasn't about the cars, it was about the chemistry between the presenters.
What is it about their chemistry? What kind of things do they do or say?
I think they just like genuinely look like they're friends having fun. So it doesn't feel like you're just watching a show. It feels like you're watching three friends having fun. And I think that's quite relatable. So that's why some people find it nice.
Where are you from?
From North Carolina, Charlotte. North Carolina in the Raleigh area.
Alright, so what brings you to the UK?
We're here for a study abroad program with our school.
And how do you find British humour? What do you think of British humour?
Ooh, I don't know if we've experienced. No one's here really made us laugh that much.
You've been laughing this whole time I'm talking to you.
We make each other laugh.
Maybe we're the humor.
We're fun and they're just there.
I don't know any British.
So all the guys that approached you, none of them made you laugh, none of them made you giggle, none of them
I was
said
about to
anything?
say something bad.
I've been about to say something bad.
I mean, we laugh if we can get a drink out of it. That's great.
I'm literally stunned. So this is what people talk about. People getting free drinks. Hey.
I mean, if they want me to laugh for a drink, I'm gonna laugh.
The hustle is the hustle, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's hilarious. Where are you from?
We're both from Singapore.
Yeah.
Nice. What do you think of British humour?
Good,
Quite like
really
it.
good.
Yeah, good.
What
They
is
do
it
well.
about British humour that you like so much?
It can be so much. Good job.
Sarcastic,
Yeah,
blunt.
exactly.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
They can make jokes about themselves and they
Yeah.
can make jokes about the UK and about other people. They can take a joke well and they can give a joke well. Like, you have to give credits to that.
How do you find that compares with Singaporean humour?
Oh,
Ooh. I think they take on a bit of British humor sometimes.
I'd agree.
Yeah, sometimes. Less so the American humor, because I feel like that's where it tends to clash. But
You can see I'm the much more British Singaporean and she's the much more American Singaporean here.
I can definitely see that. I'm not even gonna lie. I can definitely see that. What do you think people should understand about British humour if they have never experienced it before firsthand?
I would definitely say don't take it personally.
Yes, don't take
If they make a jab at you, you gotta laugh it off. You know, someone can make like a harsh joke on you. You gotta laugh off the wit because they can be very clever with it.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a line. If someone doesn't know you as well, then you can take it personally. But have a laugh, throw something back. Have fun with it.
yeah, it's lighthearted.
Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago. I'm from Lincoln, in Rhode Island.
Oh, okay, okay.
Little town.
What do you like about their humour? What's interesting about their humour to you?
I would say it's pretty just like direct, and it's not very like politically correct, or it's more straightforward.
Where are you from?
New York City.
So British humour. What do you think of British humour? How do you find that to be?
Okay, definitely. There is some, I don't want to say disconnect, but just like difference in American humor and British humor. Definitely a lot drier, very sarcastic. Sometimes I've been speaking to like some English friends and I have no idea if they're being serious or not. And they'll be like, oh, I'm just taking the piss out of you. And I'm like, what? I did not catch that sarcasm at all. Like, there is a slight disconnect sometimes, but it's all in good fun, super sarcastic. I think, I feel like British humor is a little bit more subtle than maybe American humor. I think American humor is a little bit more bigger, maybe outlandish, and I think with British humor, it's a little subtle, a little bit more understated, but very fun.
Has there been an example of, I guess, a British humour situation that you found really great in terms of British humour?
I think just speaking with like my English friends, I feel like it's always like almost like a tennis match. back and forth with like humor and sarcasm and just like quick little whips. And so I feel like whenever I'm with like my British friends, I have to like kind of like step up a little bit and like kind of get with it because they're smart, they have the zingers ready. So yeah, it's all good fun.
So do you think on average British people are more quick-witted with humor compared to Americans?
I would say quick-witted, maybe a little more because it's like the style is just a little different. I think the British humor, they're used to a more subtle style of humor, and so whereas like as I mentioned, like American is a little bit more silly, like bigger, and so I think I have to just like take a moment and remind myself that the humor is maybe a little bit more understated.
And where are you from?
Nigeria.
And what brings you to the UK?
Work.
How long have you been here?
4 years now.
So what do you do?
Menos.
You're a nurse?
Yeah.
Okay. So you work in the NHS?
Yeah. I work
Wow,
in
thank you for your service.
Thanks.
What do you think about British humour? How do you find British humour to be?
You know, personally, I didn't grow up here, so I can't measure it up with that of Nigerians. It's two parallel lines, but theirs is quite so different from all ours. The way we crack jokes to things are quite so different as compared to them. So you just have to be careful how you throw jokes around, so it couldn't be perceived in the wrong lights, though.
How have you seen it so different between Nigeria and Britain in terms of the humour?
In Nigeria, before I could throw jokes at you, must have reached a certain amount of relationship, friendship that we must have had, and I can't just see you and start cracking jokes at you. Yeah, so, but here you just have to respect that. They respect boundaries as compared to Nigeria. At Nigerian, I can meet you today on interacting, I can throw a joke, yab you or something, and we'll just laugh over it and move on. But yeah, you have to be really careful about
That's interesting. People say that British people are very good at being self-deprecating, making fun of themselves, and like taking a joke. But you're saying it's maybe different. You don't think they can?
Yeah, because I try not to throw jokes at people because I wouldn't know how you perceive it. So I feel more comfortable throwing jokes at people when I know too well that okay, we shared some kind of friendship or bonding that I could say okay, that could be a reason why I can make jokes at you. But aside that, I try to respect your space.
And are there any parts of British humour that you do like the comedies or the shows or anything like that?
I don't watch the comedies.
Why not?
I prefer the Nigerians, the basket mouths, the AY live shows. Those are the ones I go for. That is totally different, like I earlier said.
Any final comments about the UK or British people?
It's a great place to be. It feels like you can find your place and you won't get judged for whatever you want to do or whatever you like. And people will generally be curious and interested to find out more about you. I think that's good.
Pretty good. Keep your pubs open later. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
The hell, man.
I love the UK. I love Brits. I think, especially with like the World Cup coming up or happening right now, I think there's been a lot of content of people coming together, which I think is really amazing. We are more alike than we are different, and I think it's great to visit here. Everyone is so friendly and fun, and it's such a beautiful city, and I hope everyone comes to see it for themselves and have fun as well.
It's a nice place to be. Very soon we'll go to winter, we'll move over to the winter, and and the sun will be gone. So it's a really nice place to come and experience life. It's nice. It's actually nice.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your time.